Right. You guys saw I got some of that pine done the other day. I even had Hunter help me out. Now Gary's back from his fabulous vacation. Some of you guys were asking if Gary's a glamper. Yeah, he's a glamper. He's got a real nice truck right there, you see it? And then he's got his nice camper that he just got. And he takes his grandkids. He got that for the grandkids so he can take the grandkids around and go camping and make all those nice memories. And so they just got back. So today we're going to be doing doors and windows on the log cabin. And I promise you, even if you've been around construction, you've never seen doors and windows put in like this. So we're going to show you guys what's going on, and hopefully when we're done today, we'll have everything under the porch all buttoned up. So these windows, you know, we cut these out when we were building the cabin, and on the end of the logs are these grooves, and these are for the windows to be received, right? These window bucks. And we're going to show you how all this stuff goes in together. So Gary's just pre-drilling some holes so we can get the buck frame put together. And then I'm going to put some caulk down here on the windowsill here, and then we're going to put the first board down, and then we're going to show you how this whole buck system goes together. So we just put this in here pretty heavy, liberally, I guess you'd say. Your own toilet. Yeah. All right, I think that's pretty liberal.
You sure that's enough now, Doug?
You said to put a lot.
Okay.
We got her on there. We don't want that thing leaking or slipping around.
We'll put the butyl stuff on there.
Yeah, that's next. And that stuff's wretched. All right. Now we'll switch out the tubes for this. Man, this stuff here, it's called Sika Elastomer. Sika Elastomer. Non-skinning modified butyl sealant. I mean, it's going to keep this window jacks from sticking. And what you want is the jacks, these logs are going to shrink, so the jacks are going to stay in place. You don't fasten the jacks to any of these logs. And then as the logs shrink, the jacks will keep the windows operating functionally. So in these tracks here I showed you, we got to put this stuff here. And that just helps seal it so no air is going to get around the boards.
And down to the very bottom too. There you go. This stuff does not set up that way. When it does move, it moves right along with it.
Right. So there'll always be a bond there, a seal. So tell them about your king of the hill there, Gary.
Well, everybody knows I went camping, glamping, or whatever. We went to Yogi Bear, and what they have is a water obstacle course out here in the lakes, all blown up. Me and my grandson were doing great, putting our wet shoes. We was doing the whole thing, was getting bored, and a bunch of teenagers yelled out, "King of the Hill!" So I asked my grandson, "Do you want to go play King of the Hill?" He said, "Sure." So we went over there, "Can we play with you guys?" They said, "Sure." I'm 62 years old and these guys are 12 to 15. And they decided to beat up on an old man. I mean, when I got there in the middle of it, I had 3 or 4 or 5 kids on top of me, throwing me off the darn thing. So I learned my lesson to act my age next time.
And he loved every minute of it. Don't let him kid you.
My grandson had a blast.
He loved every minute of it. You want to hit this side out?
I'm going to. Let's get this in first and line them up together.
Right.
Let's pull the other one over.
It is?
No, it's, well, go ahead.
Not too bad.
Just tap it in this way at all. It's solid, isn't it?
Yeah, because you're in that track. more, you think?
Yeah, because
what goes above the window there, it's a closed cell foam. It's kind of sticky too. That's why I got to put on the gloves, and anything that touches this stuff, like my box knife, it's going to have to get a serious cleaning, because it gets real, I mean, this stuff just gets sticky like nobody's business, and it just drips on you. So my gloves are already pretty sticky. We already kind of did one this morning yet. This is what it looks like right here. And it's like a big piece of foam. See that? Nice square piece. And it's going to go right above that window. And what happens is when the logs, you know, we keep telling you guys these logs are going to settle, so you can't have your header, right, squashing right down on your window, because the whole cabin's going to go down. So that's what this is. This gives it a couple of inches there, so when the cabin starts to fall down on that window, it's just going to crush this stuff in, maintain a seal, and just give it a little room to breathe, a little room to give. See? So basically that stuff just goes right up in here, and you got to cut it to length right there. And it's kind of a bear to cut. We're just using the box knife. And that's how you do it. Ooh, that's so level, look at that. Beat of water wouldn't even move on that ledge. Just soak right in. So with the windows too, you guys, you can get the vinyl windows or you can get the wood windows. And the wood windows were a little more money, so we went with the vinyl. We went with the vinyl windows, and I just like vinyl is final, so. But you have an option, you know, you can get whatever windows you want. I got a link for Gastineau Log Homes at offgridwithdouandstacy.com, and it's in the general store area. And you guys can go check out their link and ask them some questions, and maybe you want to move out of the city and build your log cabin in the country.
hold on, 2 shims.
We got 2 shims coming.
Where'd you put them?
They're right there by the door, isn't it? Where we have them.
Now the window rocks in the middle a little bit.
Oh yeah?
Got a boat here.
The window itself or what?
I don't know, is the window or the board is sitting on?
Yeah, probably the board.
Okay.
But Gary did say I did a pretty good job cutting out the window with the chainsaw. If that counts for something. Gotta make sure it's perfect so that window goes up and down without binding up, guys. That's one of the problems with these windows and doors. If you don't put them in right, a year or 2 from now, they'll start binding up and mom won't be able to open them and she'll have to call me up to open them. So you just spend a little time up front getting them all shimmed in right.
What do you think, boss?
I like it. Tack her in.
Attacking these windows with the roofing nails, you want them snug. You do not want these nails tight because the vinyl will shrink and contract just a little bit. Try to get it center of your groove there. Keep that head flat, and you just want it snug. You don't want it super tight. You don't want it sitting there pushing it on the vinyl. And generally what I normally do is every other slot. I don't do every one.
You got ugly side down here?
That's right. I'll do a little one.
I grabbed this one. Thought that was the top.
Doesn't make any difference.
I think this is the top. It's got holes in it too. Boy, you're just trying to make me nervous here. Alright. They're all the same, same. Name that tune in the comment section down below. Hurry so you can be the first one. Yeah, that sets it up real nice in there. All right. I gotta put more in there too. You don't want to skimp on this stuff because it's really going to seal that.
You don't need to go all the way to the top.
No, he said you can back off.
It's 3 inches.
Yeah. I remember there was something there. I finally remember what it was. Alright. Put it right here though. Really want that thing to bond with it. And when you put it on the sides here, you're going down just a little bit onto that board. Help seal that stuff up. You don't want any air leaks or water leaks. Alright. You like it? I could probably go a little higher up, huh?
Miss a spot right there.
You know how they'll tell you that you missed some.
Right there. Now I like it.
Yeah. We got quality control on the spot, folks.
Need Marge here.
Yeah, Mars.
Where are you?
They're up doing this homestead stuff. Again.
They were making pickles last I heard. That's what Stacy said that big rock was for.
Oh, they're making pickles?
Something with cucumbers, all I heard.
That's what we like. You guys are going to have to catch that on next year's episodes. I got to get ready for my foam insert. Gary's already thinking about his next big adventure.
You mean camping?
Yeah.
Think about Eminence, Missouri.
Eminence front, it's an Eminence. Eminence, Missouri. Is that a big camping spot?
Very big camping spot.
Let's see.
Give me the right hander for this one. Shit.
Oh. PG show there, Gary. PG show. Let me show you what I mean about this, see? You're touching your gloves and the
Found it.
stuff gets all sticky on there. Look at that stuff. And it just starts sticking to everything. So it's pretty brutal. You gotta be careful with it. It's a hot mess, really. And see when you cut inside of it, I'm trying to show you guys the intimate details of everything here, isn't it? That's what it looks like when you cut inside of it. And they call it a closed cell foam. Some kind of backer. I don't know if it's exclusive to the log cabin industry or you know what, but it works for around these moving doors like I was explaining to you. But these gloves and this knife here, if the you know, goof off or old orange stuff, mojo or something doesn't clean it off, is going to be tossed in the trash. Look at him, he's like Spider-Man out here.
I can't reach it.
If he can do it, no one can. Gary can. Oh my goodness. He got it. I was coming in, but he got her. You got the other side already?
Nope.
Nope. I got sticky fingers, so you don't want me messing with it. Show me the other side moves there now, Gary. See, that ain't too bad for an old 85-year-old guy, isn't it?
See if we get that. Got me a nice extension.
Yep. There we go. I'll push that out towards me, Gary.
Are we ready? Folks, you did that. You can drill at the very bottom.
Yeah.
No screws
drill.
up here.
Right, because I told him.
This is basically where it's going to be settling right in here. So we can drill this one or screw it and that's it.
Right, because it won't go anywhere after there. But all these other ones will shrink down. Oh, Gary. Boy, look at that thing, just as level as she can be. Man, a little heat and humidity in the Midwest here, folks. All right, we're moving around the front here to this door. It looks real nice. I really like the way the stain turned out on this door. You guys will see it better in a minute, but the outside they did a stellar job on, but it was, by the end of the day, the stain was setting up, so the other side's a little thicker. It looks more like, almost like a paint. This side looks real wood grain, turned out real nice, but so don't look at the inside too much. Pay attention to this side real much. Then this is the first door. Me and Gary were just talking about this. I had to chainsaw out these ledges, right, with the chainsaw, and we did pretty good. This was the first one that I did, and it's a little sloppy, so Gary's going to get in here with the router. And we're going to straighten it up a little bit.
Try to.
Yeah, and then we're going to install this door and show you how it goes.
Good. It's all fairly close. We're good. Just pop the shut. Oh, that's right. I went too far, didn't I?
Yeah, but Gary's all excited. Uh-oh, now he's just going to smear it all over the place. Grab me a couple more tubes over there. Probably like 4 of them. Thank you, sir. Don't get in the caulk, Gary. Should have waited.
My fault.
Good on this side.
Come on.
Oh. Looking good.
Now the other side. Can you reach it?
Yeah, I reach it.
Grills up there. Beautiful.
It's beautiful. All righty. Ready?
No. Let's go.
Oh, they're gonna see the other side of the door. They're gonna see it eventually. All right, it's a little dusty, but here it is. I got her. And there it is. Come in towards you. Hello, Guinea. Hello, Guinea. Hello, Guinea. A couple guineas over there walking in the creek, getting some bugs. Alright.
According to the edges on the levels, right on the money.
That's good. That's what matters.
We'll put some shims in there, we're ready to go.
Got a little part here I need to cut for the first window we put in. We didn't show you that window. We were just learning the ropes. Actually went in pretty smooth though, didn't it, Gary?
Real smooth.
Yeah. And Gary said, well, dang it, we should have showed them this one because all the other ones are probably going to be a pain. Actually, it was pretty smooth day. Oh, my goodness. We don't want no bats coming in our belfry here. What he was doing was using a piece of shim there to go across the two boards there, the buck and the frame of the door, and that way he's making sure that when we put our trim on there, it's not going to have a little hiccup there, so everything's nice and smooth.
I seen it go on.
Yeah. That's what we want.
Normally what I do is I like to run a 3-inch screw by my hinge through the wood. The key from damaging your seal right here, all you gotta do is just grab it and it pops right out. That way you're not gonna run it with your screw or your drill. And you just push it right back in.
Now he's pre-drilling the hole because it's oak and he don't want it to split on you. Nice door frame, all of a sudden you get a big split in it. That's not good stuff. Alright, windows and doors are in. That went pretty smooth actually, so what do they say if you prepare it up front, it makes it a lot easier or something like that? You guys drop it down in the comments below if you know that philosophic quotation. But yeah, so everything went in pretty good. Pretty sure you guys have never seen doors or windows go in like that. The log cabin company is just, you know, kind of making sure that as everything settles that your windows and doors don't get bound up, because then, you know, that's going to make everybody upset when you're by a log cabin or something and you can't open your windows and doors. So that was good on them for coming up with these little things to help that along. So if you got any questions, leave them down in the comment section below. And we're going to revisit those outlets. If you guys missed that video, we did a video with the electrical outlets, yesterday's video, so make sure you watch that. And we're going to revisit those outlets and let you guys know where we're at with those. And appreciate all the comments. You know, we don't take them personal or anything. We get a lot of good suggestions out of the comments section, and but some of them, you know, just aren't that good. But we appreciate it always, and we're always reading them. So make sure you leave a comment on your way out, hit that thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe, because we got a lot of stuff left to do, and you're going to want to see how all this comes together, and then see Mom moving in. All right, we'll see you guys on the next video.